Thank you for watching BlaXit. Please subscribe to our channel BlaXit, smash that like button and share everywhere.
So, BlaXit family, BlaXit family, BlaXit family. How are you today? I hope you're well. Today we have an exclusive interview, and I hope you can join us in what's going to be a really hot and interesting and very energetic topic, pardon the pun. Now, if you're new and you've not watched the channel before, you've just, happened to be looking on YouTube and you come across this hot topic, energy topic, then BlaXit is all about our relocation, repatriation back to the motherland, and that is our homecoming, our home, which is Africa. And we are in the smiling coast of West Africa, that is the Gambia. My family and I, we left the West for the best. And today we're talking to a lovely young man called Jeffrey Mugulu. So you're from Tanzania, but at the moment you are in the United States of America. So welcome to BlaXit, and I'd like you to introduce yourself to the BlaXit family, tell everybody who you are and what you do, and why I'm feeling so energetic today.
First of all, I would like to begin by thank you, my sister Juliet, your husband Adrian, and your son. You guys has really been my inspiration. I mean, from the first day that you and Watermeyer met and decided to start the YouTube, I've been following you ever since. I see how hard you guys are working just to be recognized and be accepted as Africans. But like I told you, my sister Juliet, before, I mean, my firm belief is that you guys are Africans. And this has been my long-time dream, to just wish that all Africans can actually, come together, regardless where they are. Like, we can just come together and make Africa one of the powerful continents in the world. So that's my wish. And when I see you and you fighting for this, so my prayer goes to all the African governments to actually see this and just is up on the law that we recognize all our brothers and sisters that are abroad. So that is just my prayer. So thank you so much for allowing me to come in your show. I know this has not been easy. And I actually didn't know until when I contact you, and I wasn't sure that you would let me, just to speak. But again, being who you are with a big heart, you opened up and you gave me the platform, which is my first time YouTube interview. So thank you so much. Just like you said, for the BlaXit family, my name is Jeffrey Nguru. I was born in Tanzania, and I am a Tanzanian. And so right now, I'm here to represent a company which we have started in Tanzania. This company is called Netics Power Limited. And Netics Power Limited is a new renewable energy company. What I mean by new, our technology does not use solar. We don't use whatever you want to call it, coal. We don't use gas or petrol, crude oil, we use magnetic to produce electricity. And I'm here today to talk about this company. Thank you.
Great. Now you're feeling. Now you know why I'm feeling so energetic, because this program is dedicated to energy solutions. Now, one of the things that I've come across in quite a few African nations has been power issues and power outage issues, and that's through no fault of their own. Africa has been underdeveloped and overexploited for far too long. And the colonizers left Africa. They didn't bother to put back anything into the infrastructure. So therefore, 400 years have passed while they've been taking everything out of Africa, while Africa has to now find its feet on its own 2 feet. So that's why we're doing the interview today, is because, of course, power is a fundamental and a core essential for any country. It's very important for nations which are, let's say, so-called the ones that are developing Africa. The ones that are undeveloping Africa, have got their power infrastructure. Now, what I would like us to do is to have an even better power infrastructure. And so if using magnets and having free energy is even better than the power structure that they have in the West. And it's something that can be brought here quite easily, and it's something that people can own here quite affordably. So tell us a little bit about your invention and or the company, or who invented it, where it comes from, why you invented it, what was your inspiration, and how can people get it? Where are we now?
Okay. Again, thank you so much, Sister Juliet. This technology was actually invented in 2005. So it has been out there for a little bit. The problem is that the inventor himself, Mr. Msuya, he's just, like I told you before, he's just a layman, so to speak, that he has a limited education, but very brilliant, man. So Mr. Msuya discovered, through his research, that actually in any electricity currency, there is magnet. And so he was curious to know if there's magnet, even if you produce hydropower electricity, you still produce electricity. I mean, magnet. Even if you use oil, you still make magnet. Even if you use coal. So in any electricity generation, there is magnet. And that's where the whole invention came from. Like, if you can get magnet in using, let's say, hydro, how can how about just taking the source? Like, you take the water out of the equation, you take the oil out of the equation, you take the sun out of it, and just use magnet itself to generate electricity. And that's how it all began. And so he researched on that, investigated on that, worked on that for years until he discovered, yes, you can just use magnet to produce electricity. So his first device was invented in 2005. And he kept on, expanding and building up, expanding and building up. The only thing is that from 2005, he was just like working by himself. He had no other one to help him until really last year, when he then saw, you know what, I think it's time for me to share this idea with other people. So he reached out and shared it to one of his friends, you know, very close friend, and his friends shared it to one of his friends. And actually this year, I had to be part of this awesome discovery. That's when they reached out to me that we have this technology, but we just need help how to really expand it, do a mass production, and then market it. So how are we going to expand it? We need funding, we need support, but we need large audiences that people can know that we have this technology in Africa where we can produce or generate reliable electricity. What I mean by reliable, our electricity is 24/7, 365 days a year, non-stop. Once you have our device, you can use it, and it will generate electricity. I mean, 365 days a year, non-stop. So with that discovery, I was so excited, and I said, okay, I'm gonna join the company. So I joined in, and I become one of the owners too, with of course a little bit, help here and there. So by May this year, actually May 11, 2021, we have registered the company. So now the company is officially incorporated in Tanzania with all the government documents and everything.
So have you patented your idea? Because I know often enough, we as Black people, you just have to look at all of the Black inventors from the real McCoy across to Garrett A. Morgan, Alice Walker, so many great inventors, but often enough our ideas are taken and then they're commercialized by others. So what have you done to protect your invention and your idea?
Thank you so much for that's a great question. Actually, that was the first thing when I came in. I asked them the same question: that have you guys patented the invention? They said no. So what is the issue? They told me the issue is money. So I said, okay, I will chip in. We have to do that because we cannot have this technology and just leave it out there. Somebody is going to grab it and they're going to claim it's theirs. So right now we are in the process of getting a patent. But the only issue is that the patent that we're going to get is only for Tanzania. That's the information I have. So I told them, but we need an international patent, because if we only get it for Tanzania, then somebody comes and sees our technology and they're going to go, patent it somewhere and claim that is their technology. Yeah. So they told me that there's a company in Zambia. That's what they told me. It deals with all African countries, that if we want to have a patent for Africa, then we have to go through that company in Zambia. And this news I just received it today. So that we also have to reach out to this company in Zambia to register, to get a patent for our company. But as far as a patent in Tanzania, yes, the process is underway, and it's just a matter of days that we will have it out.
Okay, so I would say your most dangerous nations are actually the US and the UK and Europe, and any white nation, because they have a previous history of exploitation of ideas. So
right.
Say, not just Africa, but beyond, because it's really important that you protect your ideas on a global and international basis. So like I said, it will take time, and I'm sure there could be clashes with other patents as well, because everyone will claim to have your idea once you're going to apply to patent it. So,
Right.
you know, like I said, the most important thing is protecting your idea and then ensuring that you can market it and distribute your invention, and keep it affordable. I think that's really important because a free.
Let me add something to that. Actually, you know, this year we called in the electricity generation company or supply company in Tanzania. So the director, you know, came into our workshop. You know, we were trying to excuse me, we were trying to get the government to support. So they send in the general manager, and what he said is that he said this has never. That's what he said. This has never been tried anywhere in the world. He said it's not in the books. It's not anywhere. It has never been tried. So he was very curious, like how did we do it? But his word is that this has never been tried or discovered anywhere in the world.
Okay, that's amazing. So, is the products up and running yet, and do they work? And are they available for sale as yet, or are you waiting on the patent first?
Okay, thank you again, Sister Juliet. We actually have received some orders to supply because our technology is capable of supplying, you know, the entire house, like the whole household with electricity. We are capable, depends to just your need. How many watts do you need? And we will do that. We are also capable of supplying, let's say, medium or, you know, small to medium business, whatever their needs, including learning their machines, like milling machines, you know, any kind of small machines. We are capable of doing that. We also worked on what do you call this? Like boreholes, like wells. We can, instead of using solar power, we can actually use our technology to power the water pump by using our technology. Then you don't have to worry about season, like rain season, or it's cloud outside, the sun didn't shine today. So we also tested that. So we can use, actually, you can use our technology for farm activities. You can use it for small to medium sized businesses. But we also tested a boat, like a fiber boat, and we hooked up on one of the boat, changing the system, and the boat was able to function. So we can also use it for fishing. So we have so many things. We actually even looked up into converting car. Instead of using gas, actually we can convert and use our technology to run cars. So have we received any orders? Yes, we have one, actually two, that we have received so far. One is to supply street lights power to one of the town in Tanzania. But that order is pending because we don't have enough money to be able actually to manufacture, you know, that amount of equipment they need to be able to light up their streets. But the order is there, and we know that we are going to receive more. We also have been invited to go to the islands of Comoro through the Comoro ambassador in Tanzania. He saw our technology, and he was really excited about it, and he wanted us to go to Comoro, but that also is pending availability of money. So we have started receiving orders. I think it's just a matter of making us more available, you know, advertising, and then starting mass production. Then people start using our products.
Yeah. Okay. So that's really good news, in fact, and I hope that the state interject to give you some investment. But failing that, and there are any people, or there is anyone, I should say, out there who has heard about his product, I will be putting pictures up on the screen so you can have a look at them. And I do agree with you, is that there needs to be a solution, a free energy solution for most people. So I just got a couple of questions and then we're going to close. The last one is this like
Okay.
a battery? Do you have to recharge it, or, how does it work? Is it like an endless supply of energy, or if it breaks, or does it not break, or how does it work? Like,
Very good, very good. And see, and that's what the whole technology is all about. We use something called perpetual motion. With this motion, as long as we have our magnets pressed in a proper position, you don't have to recharge anything, and you don't have to do anything. You like that magnet gives constant motion. That's what we call it perpetual. And as long as that is being produced, and we use special magnets too, so you have not, you don't have to worry about your power, going out like the way we have, in Africa right now, like blackouts, every, now and then. No, we don't have that. And we have perfected it that once you obtain our device, we guarantee you that you're going to have power throughout.
that sounds great. So I want to order a device. I'm off the grid, as you know, and I advocate for alternative sources of energy. And so I'm definitely interested. As you know, I'm like into anything eco, and this sounds amazing. So I'd like to order a machine to try
Okay.
um, and to demonstrate also here in the Gambia.
And
Do you ship?
and just let us know, like, we have units from 200 watts, 300, 400, up to, 20,000 watts.
I have to speak
So,
to Hattie. I have to speak to my husband because he knows about all those things and what we would want to power. So let's
okay,
have a conversation with him, and
okay,
we invest by getting a machine and hoping that other people's will too. But let's get ours and demonstrate it and show how it works. So we'll keep this conversation an ongoing conversation. That's what I think we'll do. But in the meantime, I'd just like you to share an email or some information where people can speak to you. As you know, it's quite late. This is a late night interview. And I
right.
really wanted to catch you because it's really important that we have this conversation and show that there are people like you with alternative energy devices and also solutions that can work in Africa that is far better than what exists in the West. This is much cleaner and much safer than any kind of nuclear energy or nuclear reactor, which potentially is very harmful and dangerous. It's much cleaner and much safer than the coal-based fuel that we've been using in existing power in those huge power plants. And also,
Right.
it's more reliable than solar, because you have to rely on the sun.
Correct. Correct. Mhm.
So this is a win-win energy source, and it's affordable, and magnets are easily sourced. So, and you can actually get magnets from the ground here in Africa. So I think that it's a great solution. Um, so yeah, in
Yeah.
closing, I'd like to thank you for this remarkable interview. I'd like to thank you for your time. I'd like to thank you for investing, in energy solutions for Africa. And in fact, this is why I say that, with the right investment and the right teamwork, we can create solutions and we have the answers that Africa needs moving forward. And Africa can be the solution, and Africans can provide the solutions that Africa needs. It can be for us and by us if we work together.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, with the almost 600 million Africans without the reach of electricity, we think we have the solution to solve these problems. And we are determined that we are going with, of course, the help of Africans who love Africa, you know, diasporas included. We just wanted to make sure that we can solve our own problems using African solution.
Well, like I said, if we come together, we can. And I like what you said at the beginning of the interview, which is that we are all Africans. And, you know, I appreciate your identifying us as Africans. Very important. And you know, you're highly needed that we need to do that. In fact, I was looking at the case of a lady called Rashodi today. I'm doing a show on her. And she was one of the last people to be enslaved, and her actual story was followed. So I'm going to be documenting and talking about her life and her death and her enslavement after leaving Africa as a child. But that's another story for another day. But I will say thank you very much. It's been an excellent interview. And let's see if we can do a follow-on one. Some of it was a bit choppy and a bit shaky, so I do apologize to everybody if you weren't but we'll just have to make the best of it and see what we can do moving forward. So Jeffrey, thank you so much, and thank you for introducing us to the company. And I will be putting your email on the screen so others can contact you to find out more. And I've got some pictures, so I'll be putting them up on the screen so people can see some of your
Thank you.
And
thank you, my sister. It was you know, it was really an honor for coming into your show, letting us, you know, use your platform. And my appeal is that to all Africans and descendants, that we believe that if we work together, because no one is going to come and build Africa. We have to build Africa. We have seen it that AIDS has not helped Africa at all. And this one is a topic for another day. So electricity, if you ask me, and I'm going to try to make this short, if you ask me, if let's say I was in a position of leadership, 3 things that I would do. 1 is make sure everybody has access to clean water. That was, to me, would be my priority, number 1. Number 2, electricity, power everywhere. That would be my priority. Number 3, transportation, roads, and then the rest will follow. Once we have all those 3 together, we will see Africa rising up. But until then, we're still going to be where we are because we have not really put our minds where we're supposed to put it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And don't forget agriculture. I can't do without food. So I will see you later. And thank you. Awesome. It was so awesome. Thank you so much. And we'll keep in touch. And I'll be
thank you
about our order.
Thank you so much. Please let's keep it in touch, and now we're gonna use you as our ambassador in that West, you know, corridor, you know, that we're gonna establish our center over there. So that's how we're gonna put it.
Okay, so BlaXit family, BlaXit family, BlaXit family. We're gonna wrap up now. Just like to say thanks to our guest. Thanks to you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this left you with a little more hope and also some inspiration and motivation about possible new solutions for energy in the future. So thank you, BlaXit family. I hope you tune into our next episode. Please remember, if you'd like to support BlaXit, you can using PayPal at botcollective@yahoo.com, or you can support us via Patreon using BlaXit, BLA_XIT. Keep watching and keep sharing, keep subscribing. Thank you, BlaXit family. one nation, one Africa. Thank you, BlaXit family. Please keep watching. Remember, follow your dreams.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.